turns out all I needed was just, like, say, a few weeks to a month of good, no video games, just no streaming. I'm gonna try and be good. Now I'm gonna start off with the best way to design your apartment. It's not really starting off with the bang, and Crew 2 I mean. So, you don't have to, it's just this is how I'm going to, this is just how I do it. Wait. So obviously in here it shows your main vehicle, so I've got the BMW bike, elevator, living room, garage. So on this side, my right is over here. We've got this, so I'll just show you what I got. I got over here an off-road vehicle, but this is probably street racing thing. It's just off-road. It also Jeep Wrangler. It also looks really good inside when you're sitting. I love this. I just take it off-road even though it's a road. Really good. So I'd recommend having an off-road or like an off-road looking car on the right. Then on the left you want a sort of either a muscle car or like a hot rod, basically. Another sort of old vintage car, kind of. See, this one I use it's like my main one, like my third most used car. It's very good. I'll tell you all the types of cars I've got. In here you want like a really old one. So I like to use the Porsche here. So we go first person. You get this for doing the going back to my roots race. It's a Mercedes, not a Porsche, sorry. And it's got hard handling, like its handling ain't good, but it's a really nice car. I just keep one that I never use, but it's really cool looking for display. Back here we got like old cars, so we got like, this is mainly just off-road and vintage, basically. So here I've got the Pontiac GTO, the Judge, sort of. This is what I mean by like my main car, other than what you'll see over there, the bike. In here, so I'd recommend saving up, and this being like one of the first cars you get, along with that bike I'll show you over there. It is so good. It looks so good with the popped hood too. Here we got this very nice one here. I use this for car competitions and meetups, just for random show. It's just, oh, I love this car. Kind of looks like a Plymouth a little bit, but it's not. It's a Cadillac. over here, so this here you want to keep like your vintage and off-road, so maybe like 2 of your favorite vintage cars at the back, or you can do like keep this as hypercars if you don't like vintage or something. So but keep an off-road vehicle, whether it's a dirt bike or anything here, so it's looking into the sun. This car looks so good when it's in the sun. In here, keep it like a old car, a really cool looking car that you don't use, on display. Like a car you don't use on display. For the theme here, I'm going vintage in here. So, another sort of mid-old. Over here, like pretty, and then back here you want to use like your favorite 2, either vintage or hypercar, sort of. So in here, I'd recommend, this is the last thing I'm going to say, I'm sorry, I'm just saying. In here, for the layout you're going to probably want is an off-road, like your favorite over there, even though that isn't off-road. A car that you don't use but looks really cool and badass, over here, in the middle. Sort of any other sort of one in a category can go. So categories aren't just like Ford. In this game I like to place vintage, off-road, track. See, I added vintage as a thing. So and then we got 2 of your favorite, either hypercar or vintage in the back. One that you don't use but it looks really cool, either a hypercar or vintage. Hypercar or vintage that you do use but not that much, or just regular car. You can have regular car, or a off-road that you use. Alright, over here we got like your main vehicles. So this one I use for mainly street racing. You get this through doing the story. No, it's not a Citroen. It's an Nissan. It looks very similar for some reason to a car from like one of the original Fast and Furious films. Kind of. So good. So you want to use one that you'd use for main street racing. So like say an Aston Martin or a Ford or something. This here you like a car meetup or like a car contest. Obviously I like to use this one because it's got hydraulics, and in the back too. Very sweet. And then here you want to have like your main one that you use for cruising. I really like the BMW R1200 GS Adventure. Really good. If we head down here. So yeah, main vehicles down here. So like either one for car contest on the left, right is for main, and cruising in the middle. Elevated. This is just what I recommend doing. Hangar. Obviously I've only got one plane in the entire game, and it's up there, the original one you get, upstairs. So I like to pretend that this is just a skating rink. don't judge me or anything. It's just that I like to. It's like a hangout area, the ballard table, kitchen, lounge, hangout, with sort of a skating rink. Harbour. I've got 2 boats, Jet Sprint and Powerboat. I'm gonna move on to the second part of this video after. So, over here, the main 2 ones here. So I'm Icon like 40 or something. So I have the upgraded thing. The upgrade. So this is for Icon. You can just do whatever you want if you're not. But we got Jet Sprint, like Jet Sprint Powerboat, very good. Cruising around the Everglades. And then this here, this is like this is like a tuned up boat. It's really tuned up. But it's max. That baby has won me lots of races. And then either you can just either get more boats or pretend like it's a swimming pool or something. I don't know. Right. So now I'm gonna go through all of the cars that I do have. So if you like any cars in the video, you can get them. Obviously, this is the one that it gives you, that you have to buy. Proto Offshore MK1. So as you can see, max level. Over here, we got the Proto Brawler. Sorry, it's just set up because I don't use that much for races. 2017. Elevator hangar. Obviously, you'll know which one it is. It's just the regular, but I'll still show you it just for the hell of it's up here. You vault over stuff would make it easier. Up there, hang out space into where the plane is. It's simply just the Zivco, I think Zivco Edge 540 V3 Aerobatics Edition. This is, I think, like the same plane as they'd use. Who are those guys on YouTube? They do like epic stunts and stuff. Anyway, one of the person that pilots a plane uses one similar to that. So now to garage. Garage upper level. We've got the Nissan Fairlady Z432 PS30. Again, not much for races. 50. I just recently got this car like 2 days ago in yellow. Here we got the Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR. I just don't know how to pronounce that. Maybe Uhlenhaut Coupe W or Dub 196 Touring Car Edition. Still very good looking. Then of course we just got the Jeep Wrangler, just a Jeep. Jeep Wrangler. I guess, kind of. Sorry, stupid. Then over, damn it, son, we got the son. The Cadillac Eldorado Braham or something, I don't know. Pontiac GTO, the Judge, very nice car. Over here we got my main, the like I said it before, the German BMW R1200 GS Adventure. I'm planning to get that leveled up so much. Over here we got the Nissan 300 SX or some X, I don't know. Anyway, you get it through doing a story called Imported. This one you the Plymouth Roadrunner Laverde edition. You get this through doing a story called I don't know, you get it through doing a story. That's basically it. I'm gonna film a video for top 3 cars you need, like ground vehicles you need to get first. Top 2 vehicles in each category, like racing, offshore, that you need to get first. Thank you for watching, and as always, blast from the past, viva la vida, long live life. I love you all.